What is up, guys, and welcome back to 3G Video, where today we are making our journey to Big Sky Race Week. Just getting off of 6 Summer. I'm gonna pick up where I left you guys off last time, which is a rest stop just north of the track where I spent the night last night. We actually have one of our 6 Summer contestants over there in the Camaro, has his trailer on, headed back home. So cool to see that as we travel. And then we're gonna get into Montana today, hopefully start seeing some of those race cars as well. So let's see what we see. Let's get on the road. Okay, guys, we're cruising up I-90. I'm gonna head across Wisconsin and end up in Minnesota across the bottom half of it, and then go through South Dakota, which is a new state for me, and then into Montana. So we got a long trip, about 1,100 miles today. Okay, that actually puts it at 16.1, which is right about where we were when we did the trip to Bryce. So the topper doesn't really make that big of a difference on gas mileage, which is fantastic. So we'll just keep on trucking. There you go. Let's give it straight vertical, then just kind of tipped it over up there. Flat spins. That's nuts. Okay, we'll hop back on the road, going over the Mississippi River, which means we're going into Minnesota. There she is, Mississippi River. And you can see the smoke from the air show. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we've been running along, getting some miles down. We got about 300 since I talked to you guys last. I saw these guys had a blown out tire. Just checking on them, make sure they're good. I think they got somebody coming to get them. I am running a little hot. You can't really, I got the gauges off, I guess, but we're running a little warm. It's running like 212, right around boiling, which it's staying right about there, and I'm okay with it. But if I could get it to run a little cooler, I mean, it's cool air out. There's no reason it should be that warm, just cruising down the interstate. So I think I'm just gonna try this because I can. I got stuff. I'm gonna try to put duct tape across here to force air more through the radiator. I might try to like close up some of these gaps and stuff just to force the air into the radiator. I'm also thinking the bumper might be getting in the way, so we might have to cut holes here at some point. I don't have the tools to do it here on the side of the road. I'll put some duct tape on it and just see if we can get it cooled off a little bit. I got a couple other tricks we're gonna try. If it doesn't, we got a lot of stuff we can do, but you can tell it's been spewing out that cap a little bit, making a mess, so don't like that. So I want to get it to stop doing that. Okay, so this is the first attempt just to see if it does anything. I'm gonna try incremental things just to see if it changes, because it's not really hurting anything. I put tape all the way down the side, all the way over the top, and down this side, hoping that the air comes in and this forces it to go through the radiator. So I don't know if the duct tape will hold. I don't know if it'll even help. But we're gonna try it, and yeah. So let's get back on the road and see what those temperatures are. Okay, so the gauge is a little bit lower. I think the duct tape might have helped. We've driven almost 40 miles, or right at 40 miles. So might have helped a little bit, but we're definitely gonna have to do a little bit more for whenever it gets hot out. So that's just something we're going to have to work on as we travel. Well, guys, we are in South Dakota. This is the first time for me to be in South Dakota. It is the 5th state that I have left to check off the list, and I get to do it right now. It's so cool. Okay, so I pulled over into a rest stop here. Had to use the bathroom. Also, we were getting a little hot on our temperature. It was edging up to 220. So I decided to pull over and stop. It's not like running 80 mile an hour. It likes to heat up a little bit. So pull over and stop. Gonna let it cool off, and we're gonna get back on the road. Try to make probably another 4 hours. We'll just have to monitor this. Hopefully the air temperature will drop a little bit. We'll be able to keep her cool, and we're gonna get to an auto parts store for the morning. It's an interesting situation. I've never had a car that just perpetually just got a little hotter and hotter and hotter. It's kind of annoying, but we're definitely gonna figure something out. Got a couple ideas, so we'll try that in the morning after it's very cool overnight. So let's hop on the road again and try to get some more miles on. Well, this is pretty. Got the sunset here in South Dakota, coming over the river. Man, that's so cool. Okay guys, it has gotten dark. We are still driving across South Dakota. Kind of driving into a storm though. The next morning, and I stopped to get some gas. I did stop and spend the night at a rest stop. I have not made it nearly as far as I had hoped. I'm a little behind schedule because today is actually the day that Test and Tune and Tech starts at Big Sky. So I got about 6.5 hours ish to go to get there, so it'll be middle of the afternoon before we get to go see the racing action and such. However, we are going to make it, and then we'll be there for the first day of the actual race itself. So hopefully we'll be able to catch up with some of the drivers this evening and get over there. I do need to make a stop at the parts store to get some of that stuff to help cool it down a little bit. Although this morning, because the air is really cool, things actually running cool. It was running at like 185 degrees, which is perfect. I mean, at 80 mile an hour, like it was running great, but I know as soon as it starts getting hot in the day, temperature's gonna start climbing. So I want to do something to prevent that. And I also have a power steering belt that's it was eating itself too, so it's really loose now, and I have out of adjustment. So need to pick up another belt. Just random things you find trying to road trip something you just put together. So, anyways, let's get back on the road. And at the gas station, there's a jet. That's pretty sick. So anytime I turn the steering wheel, you can hear that belt squealing because it is just roached. However, we're gonna get back on the road, and the landscape out here is beautiful. I don't know that it's gonna show on camera nearly what it would in person, but trust me, it is so cool. We're really close to I think it's Black Hills National Park. So the park's actually south of us, which is to the left, and we're just running along north of it. I'm kind of in these plains with these rolling hills. It's just really, really cool looking. So much wind out here. But they got this little plane, and they just let the propeller spin because they know there's so much wind. My geography enough, I didn't realize that there were mountains in South Dakota. I know they're not like Rockies, but I don't know what mountain range that is. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say they are the Black Hills. That's my guess. Yeah. Okay guys, we made it to town, got me a shower, and I got parts for Benny at the local parts store. As I was taking a shower, let Benny cool down, so now we can work on him. Okay, so as you know, we've done the shroud. I did have belt down there on the power steering start eating itself along, and then this one was a little loose, so tightened it up, got that. I think it's eating both of the belts a little bit as we go, but we'll just keep changing belts for right now. I'll get it lined out later. Big thing is it keeps overheating and making a mess, because even though I flushed out the block, it's still got a bunch of crud in the water, so it just like, it looks like terrible. That might be part of the issue with the cooling, but we are also going to put this VP cool down stuff. It says it can go up to 30 degrees cooler. Since we're at 220, if it could get down to 190 all the time, even when we're running 80, that would be perfect. So to get all of this in there, I think I'm going to have to drain a little bit of coolant out of the radiator, and then we'll dump that in and then fill it up with, you know, water again to make sure that we're topped off. So let's get it swapped in. Oh, it smells so bad. Okay, made a little mess. I think I got enough out that I can fill this up. Oh yeah, I did. Good, now we just gotta dump a little water in it. And yes, I'm just putting my drinking water in it. Sue me. Okay. Okay, now let's verify that we don't have an air bubble here. Okay, it's got coolant coming out of there. Coolant dropped up here, so that's good. Okay. We should be good to go. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, time to get back on the highway. Temperature is, well, I shut it off so it actually cooled down a little bit. It's not really helping too much, unfortunately, but we got to see. I know my application is kind of weird, and we got some other random stuff going on with it, with the brown tint to the coolant. Obviously isn't supposed to be like that, so we'll figure it out. We're gonna get on the road, see if it does decide to cool off. It needs to just get mixed in better or what, but let's keep on. Guys, so we've been cruising on I-90 for over 600, almost 700 miles, and it's about time to get off and take a 2-lane highway for the next like 200. So we're gonna get to see some backcountry, a little different driving than just hanging out on the interstate. So this will be kind of fun. This is a cool little town. It's just backcountry, South Dakota. This is cool. And our temperatures come down. We've also slowed down, but I've been passing people going faster and coming back down. So maybe it's mixing in and actually working good. I don't know. That's exciting. Okay guys, car's doing all right, but I found something. That's a sign for Wyoming. We made it. So we have to go through a little portion of Wyoming to get up into Montana. So this is the last state before we hit Montana. That's exciting. We made it. Hey guys, I'm in Wyoming. Okay, I knew the section of Wyoming we were cutting through was short, but I'm already in Montana. We haven't been driving that long. Oh, it's cool. Look at the monument. Oh, it's sick. I love being out here. This is so much fun. I was doing the math on gas and I knew it was gonna be close. You can tell that town, there's a town right down there. That's where I'm getting gas. Yeah. Really glad I got the jug just in case. Made it into town. There's the gas station. We did it. Okay guys, we got parked up at the track. We have a lot of cars in. A lot of guys are coming through. Obviously we didn't get here in the morning. We have the mountains. Oh, it's so cool. Let's go check through the pits. Who is here? We got some people that we recognize, and then there's obviously some new cars as well. Not everybody's here. We're gonna see a lot more tomorrow in tomorrow's video, but this is super sick. We have a lot of our Canadians here, like this truck, and then some of the other Canadians have left already. I think we got 6 or 7 of them. And then Royce is over here, and then we have the Holland Ash. And then look who else is here. It's Cameron. So got a lot of our guys. Let's go see them. Look who I found. It's a Cameron. What's up, dude? So you are up here. I was expecting to see you at Rocky Mountain Race Week. So what's the deal with that?
Talking my way out of 2 weeks of work somehow.
Nice. So we're going to both of them. So hopefully we get to roll together next weekend on the long drive.
Made it down to Oklahoma.
Dude,
we're in Montana right now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yellowstone's over
right. Something like that. Dude, I'm so excited. It's gonna be. I think the weather's gonna be a drastic difference between the two. It's a little chilly right now. Yeah.
Might need
next
hair
week's
pants,
shorts. Right. Next week is gonna get a little warm.
Yep.
Hang on. All right, you see anything cool around here in the pits that you like yet?
Cool stuff. We got the normal guys. We got some race cars here. We got Royce.
Isn't that insane?
So it's a lot of different stuff though. We're seeing a lot more people from Canada.
Yeah.
Alberta license plates floating around all over the place.
Sick.
So it'll be really cool to get all the cars together in the morning when the trailers are gone and see what's here.
Yep, exactly.
Once you get rid of the trailers, you really
I know
get to
them.
see it,
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see what's here. This is
so. I like going to different stuff. It's cool.
I love going to first year events, seeing
First
how
year
how
it's hard to
different.
explain.
Yeah, and
Stuff's not always smooth, but
No.
it's different. It's good.
it's different, and like you get to see how other promoters like see it and how they envision this type of an event, how they do it a little different. And I'm excited to see how they pull it off. So
for sure.
yeah, dude. 8th mile racing, you ready?
Yeah, that's perfect. New ECU, so I just got to shake the bugs. So 8th mile, I'm happy with that. I'm
Good.
like, I've got the draggy in there. If I need to, I'll make some quarter-mile passes and kind of see if it's set up for race week or not. So, because it's a dial your own class here, not indexes. So
Cool.
get to shake it down.
There you
It's
go.
high here though. I think it's like 4-some thousand feet.
I haven't even looked.
Maybe it's lower. I don't know. We fell off coming out of Wyoming.
Yeah.
So.
Who knows?
Heck yeah.
I wasn't in. I guess I was in Wyoming for like 20 miles.
Oh well.
Cool,
Glad
dude.
you made it, so
Glad I made it. So
there you go.
cool. Well, we'll check in with you all week.
See ya.
Cool, dude. Oh, that thing is sick. I don't know that I've seen that one before, but a car that we have seen is in that trailer. That is also a pretty sick car. So we're going to be checking them out. Okay, this thing is cool. I actually just shot a Falcon last week. Had a red stripe on it instead of the blue stripe and was not really set up for autocross. This thing looks more autocross oriented with the wing and with the air dam, the tires and the brakes and everything. But he is racing here this week. Oh, this thing is sick. Okay, so the Challenger definitely has something done with it. That is a massive intercooler in the front. Good night. Okay, that'll be interesting. I'm excited to see the story on that. I'll have to catch up with them tomorrow. Okay, we got the truck crew down here, an S10 GMC and a Dodge. Sick. I love it. Okay, we got some cars stuffed in the back. Nice. So they had like 150 cars signed up. I think they said they're around 130 are actually on property or got teched in today. So we'll be looking for that tomorrow. That's really good for a first year. They actually capped it at 150. So it wasn't like that was all they could get, which is really, really good for a first year event. I am so excited to see this. The routes apparently are pretty long. So we're going to have some long drives, a lot of mountain passes and stuff. It's going to be cool. So it's not going to be an easy one by any stretch of the imagination, but this is going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit a like on this video to make sure that you keep getting seen, or they keep showing my stuff to you, because you guys got to see this. This is going to be such a cool event. Unlike the track workers and employees just have fun stuff too, this Challenger is one of the track employees. Just his street car. That thing's sick. I think this is one of the owners, or he's related with the track. But he's been testing his dragster today too, so cool to see some different stuff out here at the track. Okay, well with that, I'm going to end off the video, so thank you guys for being here. As always, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.